My name's Chelsey, and behind the camera is Kurtis, and this is what it's like staying at the Grand Riviera Princess. Currently staying at the Grand Riviera Princess in Riviera Maya, Mexico. I think the closest town around here is Playa del Carmen. This is actually the second time we stayed here, so we're actually pretty familiar with the resort. And the reason why we ended up booking this place again is because first, they're partners with WestJet Vacations, so we were able to use our WestJet dollars towards this trip. And also, it was the cheapest of like the 4.5, 5-star resorts, so that was a winning combination for us. First off, the resort is huge, so be prepared to be doing a lot of walking. There is a shuttle system that kind of runs behind the back corridor of the hotels, and it'll take you from the lobby to your hotel room to like the beaches and the pools. But honestly, we don't really like waiting around for the shuttle, and this place is so beautiful, we enjoy walking around. This resort is well established, so that means that all of the plants here are so mature and big. The palm trees are huge, the bushes are luscious, we see tons of flowers and even more wildlife. We've seen iguanas and geckos, we've seen lots of, I think they're called coatis, there's tons of them. We've seen deer, we've even seen monkeys, like all right here in the resorts. We love watching wildlife as we're walking back and forth from the pool to our hotel room. So this hotel does have a good stretch that's beachfront. There's lots of seating down there, there's a bar, it's absolutely beautiful. When we had been here in years previous, we had gone in the water. Right now there's a green algae thing going on. I don't know how to describe it, but it's preventing people from going in the water. But the sand is still beautiful and the atmosphere is amazing. So I'll be honest with you, my pale complexion does not handle the beach if I can't be in the water, but that's okay because there are an insane amount of pools in this place. There's gotta be at least like 5 main pool areas, and then there's these swim out rooms that create kind of a canal system through the place, and it gives the appearance that all of these pools are this big interconnected chain. It's actually very beautiful. Once you get here, you'll start to understand the vibe of the different pools. There are some that have loud music playing and obviously a little bit more party oriented. Other ones are shallow and quiet and they're great for families. So there's definitely something here for everybody. The lobby and main plaza area always have so much going on. It's beautiful and grand when you walk in there, and it's kind of the hub of most things, especially in the evening. There's bars there, most restaurants are located there, there's even shops to get souvenirs or an extra swimsuit if you forgot. I seriously can't imagine how many people it takes to run and maintain this place. There's probably literally as many staff as there are guests. So dining options. All of the food that we've had so far has been good, but if I'm perfectly honest with you, there's a good chunk of meals that we've been too full to fully enjoy, so maybe that's saying something all in itself. Some resorts limit the amount of a la carte that you can book during your stay, but that is not the case here, and we have booked an a la carte restaurant every single night that we've been here. There seems to be a good variety of restaurants. We've had Mexican, Italian, a steakhouse, but teppanyaki is definitely a must when you're here. There's 4 different buffets on the property, all of which have similar offerings. The food's been good, the service has been good, but honestly, the a la cartes is where it's at. Our pro tip for eating lunch during the day is to find the taco cart. It's located in between 2 of the main pools, and honestly, it is some of the best food that we've had here the whole trip. We've noticed that this hotel is very family oriented, and there's tons of activities that would be very helpful if you had kids to entertain all of the time. Honestly, Kurtis and I aren't too bothered about what activities are available. We are very happy with a good supper out and time by the pool, but we've seen so many different activities. There's been bingo, there's been water aerobics, rifle shooting, archery, I even saw pottery painting, and we even went to a foam party on the beach. So there's no way that you could be bored. The main plaza also has something going on every single night. One night there was a silent disco, there's been different live music, it's very lively over there and lots of fun. So the last thing to talk about is the rooms. Kurtis and I are staying in a deluxe junior suite, which sounds really fancy, but honestly, it's their most basic room type. When we stayed here 5 years ago now, our room had a jacuzzi tub and it had a window that kind of looked through the whole suite, and we absolutely loved it. Our room here has been very simple and basic, nothing wrong with it, but next time I'm thinking it would be pretty cool to upgrade to one of the swim out rooms. Again, this hotel is very family oriented. Kurtis and I are traveling as a single couple, just the two of us, and we met lots of other couples who were doing the same and having a great time. Now, if you're used to that adult-only kind of vibe, there are kids around. There's been kids in the pool. It hasn't bothered us one bit. I do think that this hotel is probably best suited for a group that has a larger age range because there's lots of activities for kids, but tons of opportunities for the older ones to have fun too. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any comments, please leave them down below and subscribe so we can see you guys next week.